All right, so we just got our butts kicked on RimWorld on Apocalypse 2. So let's head in and try it again. If at first you don't succeed, get a weird thing. All right, well, we're starting off stronger in at least one regard. I like seeing a druid staff. I like seeing a longbow, and I don't love seeing a spear, but let's see. Let's see what we got for gear. So we got a stun chance druidic staff, but it is a master druid staff, so that's pretty solid. Not that interesting on the gear. The health regen we'll probably put somewhere else later on. Our melee character has +1 on skill range on their spear, which is pretty nice. Poison damage. So we're going to swap this over. So we have poison damage on the Master's Druid Staff, so the Troll Blood Amulet will be nice there. And then that's all good and that's all good. And then over here, healing received, critical chance. Okay, so our gear looks pretty good. For the time being, I'll put our spear person in the middle, toss our bow person over there, and them over there. And let's head into the first night. Hopefully to have a better time than we had last time. We definitely have better starting weapons. So if we can keep our head above water, we may be able to do something. As much as possible, I'm going to try and conserve mana here, because we definitely got behind on the mana game last time. But here I am already looking to spend mana. Nope, we hold off. And in fact, our spear person isn't going to get any action at all this first turn. We ideally want this... so on lower difficulties, absolutely sleeping. On higher difficulties, I would say no. Alright, we'll punch this guy to death. And then we should be able to do a little bit of speary business here. Wow, those guys all survived? That's, you hate to see that. Okay, so now we'll probably drop some bees. What is the best way to get this to propagate properly? I think we start here and it'll be guaranteed to go... well, it isn't, because there's a bit of a decision point there, but... Alright, not bad. And then we're just going to do some single target stuff here. And then I think I can safely come up and punch this guy. And then retreat. Yeah. Alright. So, given that I can retreat, I'm not really in a position to punch anybody else. Okay, so we just move to here, and then drop that. And now we have our archer to do some cleanup. And if our archer moves down one, so we can hit them like that. And that gives us an isolated target here to put some damage in on that guy. I can try and... I'm just going to take out these two guys because we don't have a lot of other ways to do that. And then I'm going to move back a bit. And... oh my gosh. The line of sight of these particular shrine walls is just the worst. Alright. We definitely have to rotate in a bit, because we have quite a mass over here. Okay, not good enough. So the thing that I'm thinking about right now is like a triple swipe in like this area. But getting there with enough action points left to actually do it is going to be really not easy. Okay, let's... Okay, you only have 2 movement left. Okay, so that kind of makes our decision for us. We're a bit out of luck. We can take out these 2 guys. And then, yeah, we just have enough to armor up. Okay. Okay, so for this side here, if I step to here... Oh my gosh. Line of sight issues are brutal right now. If I move over to here... And over to here, I guess? We still don't get that guy. Huh, do I want to drop a stun in here? Probably not. Doesn't look like it's going to be that beneficial. Alright. That's the last one of those. We don't have the ability to drop the watch. Yeah, so I think that's it. And then over here, we do need to keep dropping the poison, I think. Cursed propagations continue. Yeah, I can't catch a break on those. We're looking at 42, so we can probably just gonna snare some of these folks and then retreat a bit. And delete a few folks. Really struggling to make use of our longbow person with the shrine structure that we have right now. Okay, so gosh, triple swipe is so expensive, but that's a lot of kills. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. The spear is a solid weapon. And then I think I just want to armor up. Oh, all right. And then we're at 34-42. So ideally this is my last poison, and then I just start picking things off. But we're gonna end up with problems over here, I think. To the point where do I wanna? Yeah, I think I'm gonna snare these guys up, even though that busts our mana budget. I think it's the best we can do, and then the visibility over here is just nightmarish. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time getting any work done with our archer. So I'm just dropping those wherever I have the opportunity to kill anything. I'm not going to spend the 2 mana there, though. Really? All right. The triple swipe definitely helped us out. if I move you to here, can you at least shoot some things? Okay, we'll get a nice stab there. We had 3 opportunities for lethal there. We got none of them. I did overextend here for sure. To the point where there might be an argument for coming around here and trying to just get the stun off to slow the onslaught on Corolla. Corolla? Like the old car? Yeah, I don't know how we avoid spending mana even on the first night. Like this is tough. Starting out with only 1 weapon, it is very hard to successfully hold everything off. Especially if you get, I mean, I'm not going to say bad weapons, but hard to utilize weapons, I think will be the euphemism that I will use. Okay, so we're gonna leverage the longbow as much as possible to clean up some of these isolated targets. Really can't get that one. Okay, so if we move over 1, is this like the greatest triple stab ever? Yes. That was magnificent. Came at a large cost mana-wise. We're doing that just to try and keep things under control. I had great hopes for that. I think there may be a strong argument for being aggressive in your mana spend on like 1 character. But see, this is the... You just had to trace up, didn't you? Freaking bees. They never cooperate these days. That right side is actually not in good shape. I think we get through this without spending there. I am very unhappy with how little movement we have on our meleeer. I guess we move in. I guess I just commit and try and get them down, and then hope that, well, I can at least always do watch out. So okay, so there's the panic sorted out. Could run all the way over here and punch them. That That seems ill-advised. Yeah, so I think I do think the mana well is just a necessity. How far you're moving? Okay, so that's still have 2 movement points. Oh, I hate it when this happens. There we go. Okay, it says you have 2 movement points. Can I not move you? Sometimes. Okay, so if I move over to here, that still keeps you out of range? Yeah. I technically have snipe shot. I don't think we need it, though. I think we just hold tight. We accept that if this one goes after this, we may take a bit of damage. Okay, that was about as good as it could turn out. Okay, now, how do we handle this? So if I move to here, I can do the little hit there, and I guess the little hit there. I tell you what, sometimes it hurts so good. The early game misses just absolutely, they're just so delightful. Wow, those go fast. I think I just do that to alleviate a little bit of pressure, potentially. I think you're the one that's going to need it most, and then... Neither of you moved? I guess we can just... Yeah, alright. Then we could have watched out down here, so that was a slight waste, but... Yeah, that watch out probably actually would have been a good thing, because our melee is taking just heaps of damage. Oh, we're out of longbow shots, so this has to be those 2 there. When those big attacks get dodged, it hurts. Like there's no 2 ways around it. It's just painful to watch. You're probably already dead. No, I did that. Alright, we're keeping the panic down. Trying to conserve mana at the cost of walls. Walls that we don't care too much about. mean, the spear is great. When things line up, the spear is pretty awesome. So the one thing that I do want to do, that we just have to hold off for a second to do is I do want to get rid of this because the only way that we make the line of sight issues better over here is to remove this stuff. Yeah, and everything else that we have is mana spending. Okay. Just gonna, in anger, punch some bricks. That's our caster, too. All right. I don't know who needs the kills the most. Probably we had a really weak start on our archer. Which one was Abigail? Need to get these names straight. All right. Well, first night, S tier, no surprises there. We've figured out how to do that. All right, my brain works again. Let's take a look at our nightly reward. See what we're getting offered. Oh, we got a Journeyman's Power Staff, a Mithril Hammer. Ooh, the Mithril Hammer. That's very tempting. That's probably going to be our pick. Doesn't play super well with the Spear, because it doesn't give us any mobility. But we'll probably go with that. Straight 7 damage on the Worn Medium Armor is also quite a high roll, but we need weapons right off the bat. But let's take a look at what's in our shop before we commit ourselves too hard to that. Ooh, a lot of longbows. Bodes poorly for us getting our ranged character in good stead. Alright, they're coming in this way again. So normally I would go, I think I'm going to go heavy, I think we still need to go heavy economy, but we need to make sure that we're getting everybody multiple weapons, so that at least our action point economy is settling down. I'm going to go with that, which we're going to call Corolla good enough with those 2 weapons. We're really in rough shape with Abigail. Double longbow, especially investing in it, is pretty awful. The silver one is okay. And then I think... God, these are both pretty garbage. The Journeyman Scepter just requires you to be so close. So I'm just going to go with the wand. But this is not where we want to be. We don't want to be sitting on double bow and that. But then we can spend the rest of our budget on... not a scavenger camp, but a gold mine and a house, I think. Because the house will allow us to recoup a little bit of money. We get 10 gold off of that, which is that actually enough for another house? We can get 10 more gold. Or we can proc this, which also gives us 10 gold. But this frees up a bit of space. These little ones I don't think we need to worry too much about. Okay. And then shop-wise, Potion of Invisibility is not what we're looking for. Okay. So we went a little, we're going a little slower on economy this time. Big crit bump is good. If your base damage isn't high, crits only help you so much. We'll go health regen because we're going to go coagulation. And accuracy because missing is for chumps. We didn't look too closely at our abilities earlier, so let's take a look here really quickly. So we have Fencer, excellent. Corrupt, not great. Brilliant. Okay, already have tons of XP on this character. That's why we check it. So we'll definitely go Coagulation, but then I think we can afford to go, I think, Back Protection, just to shore up our defenses, since I think we're going to end up going deep with them. Okay, bad roll here. All right, we'll take the range damage. Take the range damage again. That is a nice bump to range damage. Take some accuracy, because missing is the worst. There we go. And then this character is a poacher, an insomniac. That's very unfortunate. That explains the very low mana regen. So Avid Learner is a must here, and then I think Steady Aim. And then our caster, big magic damage there, and that's a roll. I'll take the crit. Big poison damage. Okay. And then I think some daily mana regen is going to be in the cards. This particular character is a fortune teller. Solid. Brilliant. Oh, so we're not going to take Avid Learner. So we will take Potent Toxins and Thrifty on them. And then Bookworm. Okay. But we are fast going to be in mana trouble. I think we conserve our let's see. So I'm gonna put you over here, you over here, you here, because I do want you to, in fact, I want you have back protection, right? Yeah, so I can put you here. I think if we take a couple hits on the beginning, we'll be fine. Hate these lampposts with a fiery passion. But yeah, we're going to conserve. We're not going to construct. Let's take a look and just check equipment once more. We already got some poison damage increase on you. The fur pants have a lot of accuracy on them. As a side note, from a design perspective, the accuracy with a down arrow is a very confusing way of communicating that. I know what it's trying to say here is that you have dodge. The character that you are attacking has dodge, and they are diminishing it, but it's just very tough to read that. Okay. We'll leave all of this as is, which means I think we're ready to go.